If at any moment in this video I seem to like
Jimmy Coon.
space out or anything, have you ever hallucinated from lack of sleep? I'm gonna be honest. I never intended for this to be an actual theme where I am this tired, but I have become an insomniac.
But I'm dummy thick.
So if it seems like I'm hallucinating, I probably am.
And the clap of my ass cheeks.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yo!
I just want you to know, not every video is going to be about me almost getting arrested. That being said, this one is about the second time that I almost got arrested.
Bing bong.
So I'm 17. That means we're in high school,
No way!
my friends and I. Well, one of my friends decides to throw a party. So he says that his stepdad is going out of town and that he was allowed to throw a party. Naturally, we got very excited about that because what's better than a party during high school? Nothing. It wasn't until we got there that we found out that my friend actually didn't have the okay from his stepdad, and in fact actually broke in to his house.
Bing bong.
We decided to kind of just slide that under the rug because he did in fact break into a window and then go unlock the door, you know, but we didn't see it, so never happened, you know, it doesn't matter.
Stop the cap.
So we get there and we unpack everything. Again, I brought a backpack that had a bunch of weed in there. The time comes around, it's party time. People start piling in and I got pretty fucked up. So we're all just having a great time, like shit's happening. I think there's, you know, beer pong, people dancing, although it's high school, so you know it's not like, it's weird dancing, like not everybody's dancing and people are just being like super judgmental.
What?
But regardless, it's still a good time because it's high school and that's all we know. I want to say around midnight that neighbors were concerned and did come out and say something
And
to
the
someone.
clap of my ass cheeks.
Next thing we know, about like 10 minutes later, there's some people yelling like cops. I think cops are coming.
Hey,
That's
yo.
what they were saying. And most people though were still just relaxed
Bing
and
bong.
whatever. And then obviously how it works, panicking starts to, you know, just start go up and up and up. And then people start yelling cops. And that's when it, you know, gets a little more fun. Then we see people sprint out the back door and are running. Some of our friends look at us and they're like, the cops are here. We all have to go. And I was like, oh fuck, let's go. So I was trying to get my friends to come with me. I'll be honest, I don't know what they were doing at that point. They wanted to save the alcohol. I shit you not. They wanted to save the alcohol. So they were unpacking the fridge and throwing it into the backpacks that they had while the cops were here.
Bing bong.
And I was just standing there because I was like, well, I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't want to leave my friends behind. Yeah, thank you for the applause. Stupid decision because my other friends left. Those friends got away, the ones who left. And then we see flashlights in the backyard. At first glance, we can't tell if it's people that ran out because people were sprinting out the back door. And it's like a forest just in the backyard. So people were just sprinting and then they were almost like gone. We couldn't tell if it was just people trying to like see what they were doing or not. Yeah, it turns out it was cops.
Bing bong.
And that's when everything kind of just really became real. Okay, these cops decided to surround us. Okay, once we saw that, some guys shut the door, they locked it, then they closed all the windows because they were trying to like peek in with the flashlights, and there was like people kind of yelling in the backyard. We couldn't hear what they were saying. They sounded pretty like serious, maybe intense,
Bing bong.
lawful.
You want a shot?
So at this point, we're trapped. There was no escaping because obviously they were at the front, obviously they were at the back, and those are the only two ways to get out of the house. I was crossed out of my mind.
That's too many
I
shots!
don't think there's ever been a moment where every single person shits their pants at once, but you could feel it in the air. I remember someone saying, what the fuck do we do?
Oh shit, not
And
good.
everyone was just silent, and we all just looked at each other panicked. We were like,
Oh, fuck.
what do we do? Then like 2 of the guys just start sprinting like and go upstairs. They're like, fuck this shit, I'm hiding.
Bing bong.
What a brilliant idea. I mean, what would you do in this situation? Well, as a high schooler, the answer seems to be either follow the leader or hide. And one leads to the other. So we all started running and hiding. While we were all running, they actually had a megaphone. We heard them yelling in the megaphone saying, "This is the police. We have the house surrounded. We have authorization to enter from the owner. Come out now with your hands up." I'm not kidding. They said they had a battering ram to break the door down. Oh, shit! And that they were going to break it down. So as I was running up the stairs, they started counting down. When he counted down from like 5 and he got to 3, I had entered this room upstairs. I get in there and there's just random people. I don't know any of them. And I was like, where the fuck do I hide? Because there was like so many people and there was just people just standing there.
Bing bong.
Because apparently the closet was just full of people. So they didn't know what to do, and there's too many people under the bed. And I just looked around, and I realized how stupid this was. I just had this realization. I was like, why are we doing this? And then I hear 2, 1, and they bust the door down. This is the police. Come out with your hands up. And I am not even kidding you. As soon as I heard come out, I was the first one to come out with my hands up. Okay, I was like, okay, it's me.
Are you serious?
I walked so fast down there. I was like, I don't want any part of this. Like, just take me. So I just walked right outside, and then someone was like, go sit in front of the garage. Then eventually they get everyone out of there. Obviously, I mean, they're not stupid. They know where to look for kids. Like, there's kids under the bed.
Bing bong.
You think you're the fucking boogeyman? You're just gonna disappear?
Yes, sir.
The biggest issue was that I came out with my backpack.
Bing bong.
And let me reiterate that I was 100% fucked up. So I was not thinking, and I was like, I'm keeping all my shit.
Why?
But I had, I believe, 7 grams of weed in my backpack.
Why?
And at one point, they like called us up one by one to talk to us. So I go up and they're like, okay, what do you have? I'm not gonna lie, I definitely have weed in there. I think I have like a pipe and like a tiny bong, I'm pretty sure. But he was like, okay, well now I'm gonna have you open up your backpack, and if you lied or didn't tell me what was in there, then there's gonna be a problem. He pulls out the bag of weed and he's like, so there's baggies in here. Are you selling weed? Are you a drug dealer? Are you a dealer? I was like, no.
Why you bully me?
Why would I? There's only 7 grams in there. And he looked at me after I said that. You're so lucky I don't arrest you right now.
Hey, yo!
Okay. So, what does that mean?
Take me out the...
And that was pretty bad timing because my friend was actually getting arrested right next to me.
Bing bong.
And they were actually putting him into the cop car right then and there. So, then he's like, go sit against the garage. Like 15, 20 minutes later, someone else called me up. It was some other guy, and he was like, so how much have you drank tonight? And I was like,
I was feeling thirsty. Your mom gave me a gallon of Henny to quench that, you heard?
honestly, I would say like maybe 5 beers or something.
Stop the cap.
Okay, well, I'm gonna breathalyze you now. So hopefully you're telling the truth. Blew into the breathalyzer. All he did was he just looked at it, and he was like, you go sit against the garage. And I was like, huh? Am I good? Can anyone be honest with me? Then I go sit there, and then another like 10 minutes goes by. A female cop calls me up, and she's like, okay, so do you have anyone that can like come pick you up? Because you're gonna be free to go now.
Yes, sir!
Call my mom. Luckily, she didn't answer. Granted, she found out anyways. Before I left, she was like, just so you know, you're definitely gonna get an MIP in the mail. So just be aware of that, and it'll be there in probably a couple weeks.
Fuck your life.
End up calling my sister. She comes and picks me up. She was like, you dumb motherfucker. I know. My sister takes me home. The next day, my mom, she freaked out. What are you doing? This is crazy. And I was like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Like,
He had too many shots!
then luckily, 2 weeks later, no MIP, and I was completely free. That's a bar.
I said I feel invincible. It's 100 niggas in the spot. I won't keep going. It's
85 just to walk on. I don't talk to these niggas.